Alright guys, so someone actually made a response to my response to Amara, who said that our server is a money grab. So he actually has some suggestions for our server, and I'm going to go ahead and read off his post right now. This is Chicken Stew, by the way, and he used to be a staff on our team for like 6 months, and I think it was moderator, maybe administrator at some point. He says, I've been playing here since 2015 and I have a few valid complaints. He says, number one, since last year after everything happened, Phil leaving, etc., I see a lot of changes I don't like. Raids 4 being locked for Infinity Gauntlet, etc., etc. I don't think that's a bad thing necessarily, except there's only like 3 players with the gauntlet. So I did actually have to run a check. I knew that there was more than 3 players, and according to all the people that I saw that had it, there's about 38 players with the Infinity Gauntlet, so definitely a lot more than 3. Now, his second point is there's way too many customs on the server to the point that any armor that drops is purely for collection log. That is actually not true, because if you get Inquisitor, which is from elite boxes, then that's actually better than a lot of custom armor in the game right now. Now, custom armor is better than elite Torpa, however, Inquisitor is better than custom armor. Alright, as for point number 3, after raids has changed this much, I can say it's not fun anymore. It's very repetitive. So one thing I was thinking about with raids, I was thinking there could be random bosses after each wave, but the way it works is similar to RS, where after the 16 waves, it just repeats over and over and over. So, and also they have like a very, they have very specific waves, but I was thinking it could be like random waves. I was thinking it could just throw random bosses at you, and you guys let me know if you guys like that idea or not, because it is custom raids, so we can probably do that. All right, now for point number 4. Back when I played, we didn't have custom armor except for god armor. This made armor very worthwhile to drop from raids and stuff. Think Justice Seers was very expensive. Yeah, I remember when we didn't have custom armor and stuff. Personally, I like the look of like all the custom armors, and I like the way that people can customize it with 2 or 3 different colors. I could even show off a bunch of different examples, and I'll go ahead and do that. But there's a lot of cool color schemes that people have been able to come up with, and the custom armor, it's like tribrid, and there's just a lot of customization that you can add to that as well. You can add effects to it, and you can add more bonuses and stuff like that. Okay, so now for point number 5, he says, because of all these customs, the economy has taken such a big hit that every single golden ticket is worth 75% less because everything is so trivial. The customs are actually not tradable, and all the customs, at least the ones that we sell, are worth like 1 GP. But the thing that is making the golden tickets price actually change is actually all of the raids drops. When raids was giving so much loot, it was giving like 100 build drops every hour, and then people would use that on the Unok exchanger, and then that would bring golden tickets into the economy and make everything worth less. Now, this is kind of like normal in an economy for inflation to happen. So the way that it's worked is dollars used to be 100 mil a few years ago. Now dollars are 300 mil. So I mean, I wouldn't even say it's like terrible. It's like, 300% inflation over a few years. I'd say it's certainly been worse on other servers with the numbers going up in quadrillions and stuff like that. All right, so it says, number 6, the staff has changed a lot, and Cronus, aka Tyler, can second me on this. Back when I was staff, we responded very quickly to any question, and the recruitment for staff was very strict. I remember demoting Sloodle because he didn't do his job right back then. So I don't know if that's a shot at Sloodle because he's currently on the team, but yeah, the staff, I don't know, it seems like our staff responds, like I said, in the admin customs, the staff, like Donnie and Apple, are posting literally the same day they get a request to make a custom, they color that custom, they post it in admin customs. I literally don't even have to ask them to do it. They just do it on their own. So I would say it seems like they're doing a really good job. And in terms of like answering questions and stuff, I see like tons of questions actually getting answered. I don't see that many people getting mad about questions not getting answered. And for the slash bash thing, when Amara was saying if there was not enough slash bash, I added more after like the first day. I added more like just yesterday. So there's way more spots for slash bash now than there was a week ago. There's like literally at least twice as many slash bash. So we do respond to like people's suggestions and stuff. All right guys, so those are just his issues. Now I guess he actually has some fixes for us. He says, number 1, get Discord mods to handle customs and complaints, etc. So for customs, we actually have the people, they'll DM me. I think I'm the best person to DM, like I said in the Amara video. Otherwise, Apple and Donnie, you can DM them, but the best bet is to DM 2 different people. If Apple or Donnie aren't like responsive or whatever, for whatever reason, then you can DM me and I will definitely be responsive. And then as for complaints, the people that complain, they'll DM me and then they'll have the complaint come to me, or the complaint will go to like Donnie or Apple. It could go to any staff really, and the staff will usually maybe tell me. Some people, they DM me on Discord if they have an issue. They say it like in the staff chat. Some of the staff members have expressed like what their opinions are, or even in the suggestions or whatever. Like even the suggestions is a good place for complaints sometimes for like game updates and stuff. All right, so as fix number 2 is look at the staff team and don't give out staff easily. People like Cronus, aka Tyler, and Donnie and Sloodle have the right to be staff since they've been here forever. I would say I personally like a lot of our newer staff members on the support team. Like for example, Mama Bear he's one of my favorite players for sure. So what I have to say is our staff team's actually kind of small right now. I think we only have 1 support. So I don't know if that's like a fix we need to currently do. Like personally, we need more staff at the moment, especially with the higher player count. All right, so for number 3, maybe remove some custom armors or rings, etc. in favor of custom weapons. Yeah, I don't personally find it to be a problem, especially since Inquisitor is better than a lot of custom armors. And same with Raid's Ring, that's also better than a lot of custom armors. And also Infinity Gauntlet as well is better than custom gloves. So it's not like customs are absolutely the number 1 best in slot. There are a lot of items that are actually better than customs. All right, so for number 4, he says, maybe let people design their own boss if they whaled, which means that they donated a shit ton, a lot on the server. That is an interesting idea. I have a lot of bosses that I already want to add in Apple as well. Like we already have some picked out in models and stuff already lined up. And so like it could be cool to have a donator that would do that as well. But it's not like they're receiving anything if they do that though. I've tried to say that if people donate, then we'll add this certain feature. Like if someone donates, then we'll add Control B for banking. It's not like super enticing. Obviously that's a lot different than making your own boss. I guess it would be kind of cool if the boss was literally named after them, and I'm sure other servers do it. All right, so now for number 5, try to give out less stuff like elite boxes, etc. This inflates the economy even more. 2 years ago, we'd give away death touch darts, but that's about it. So for the elite boxes, they are pretty good for golden tickets. Like, yeah, that's bringing in some money into the eco and maybe a lot of money into the eco. But I think it's less actually than when we had raids making people literally trillionaires. You wouldn't be able to become a trillionaire just from the elite boxes, because the elite boxes are only given out with donations generally, but they're also given out from hide and seeks, and they're also given out from like when I'm live streaming, but certainly not as profitable as what raids used to be. Raids used to, like, you could literally become a trillionaire in just your first week of playing. And at the moment, I think that it's less likely you could become a trillionaire within a week, but maybe like a month or 2 months. All right, so number 6 is purge some inactive members from the Discord server. So I had this suggestion from someone else and they did it, and I don't know, it's like the people that are inactive, I feel like at some point maybe they could come back. And I do post videos in there all the time, and I don't know, it personally doesn't bother me. And Discord actually doesn't even show the inactive members anymore on the right hand side. They only show the online members. So in the event that they're inactive members that actually log back into Discord, I'd like them to come back and check out Anarchy. I don't want them to be like randomly kicked from the Discord or whatever. Like, a lot of the viewers that get to my videos, I think they actually come from Discord. Now, it's probably mostly the online members, but yeah, anyways, I don't really care about the inactive members. And also it kind of makes our Discord look better, because when you see our Discord on our main site having like hundreds of active members and thousands of, members total, that just looks good. But otherwise it could be like 200 active members and 200 members total, or you could have 200 active members and like 2,000 members total. And a lot of other Discords, some of them are approaching 10,000 users. So I don't really see an issue. Like, it's not like we're running out of space or anything. Anyway, those are Chicken Stew's suggestions, guys. Hopefully you guys enjoy this video, and be sure to like and subscribe, and also donate to Anarchy, guys, because we are the best eco RSPS in my opinion. Even though it might seem like the inflation rates are a little bit high, we have it under control, guys. We have it really under control. All right, peace out, guys.